It's time for the crossover. Anyway, we got a guest in the building. I don't know how to pronounce this. Ja. Jai?
There you go.
Jai? 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 Okay. Welcome to the crossover, Jai. Jai. I didn't even know that was you sitting there in the corner watching my madness. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, great Nikki Z.
All right, so I've been told you are a gospel artist.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, you're doing it for the church.
Yeah.
All right.
Been doing it for a while now, long time.
Oh, you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
How long have you been a gospel artist?
But professionally, over 15 years there, bro.
15 years?
Yeah.
Black don't crack.
Yeah, man,
bro, your skin ain't even crack a little bit.
Yeah.
What you started when you was 2?
No, I started in my teens, so definitely.
15 years.
Yeah.
So that means you
Me
30,
near 40,
something
man.
30.
Me near 40.
You near 40.
Yeah.
Woo!
Next
How old
year.
am I?
You look so young. I mean, probably about...
Let's leave that right there.
Yeah, leave it right there.
But I'm older than you.
Oh, goodness.
Way older than you.
Well.
I probably got a whole decade on you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, go have things bad.
I know, and I just wanted to hear that from you. Johnny in the building. Amen. Now, let's talk about this here, because a lot of times we get artists in the building, but we don't talk to too many gospel artists. I mean, where do you start in that zone? Clearly, you go to church, yeah, but a lot of church people decide when they want to join the business, it's not just gospel, because they feel like that might hold them back.
Yeah.
So at what point did you say, nah, this voice, this is what I'm using it for, this is where I'm going?
It's simple, I grew up in the community of Augustown, and then, I was just passing a street meeting, and, I just felt the interest to go there, and so I go on.
Yeah.
And while I was there listening to the preacher, words, grabbed my heart. So I just surrendered my heart to the Lord, and from then on, 12 years old,
Yeah.
ups and downs.
From
same way,
12?
Yeah, from 12 years old. So I
Wow.
just make a decision that, my gift will be used for glorify the Most High. So that's been it.
At 12 years old, you don't know everything. You're still kind of learning and stuff like that. And then when I'm going to talk about me, so y'all don't start getting mad at me. When I think church, and even when I was younger and I think church, all I saw was a bunch of hypocrites. I saw people just talking about other people's kids, talking about each other, gossiping about who had the best church had, who didn't. And I didn't see it as a place that was going to fuel me with what I needed. I just felt like it was a place that was always going to judge me from not sitting perfectly, looking perfectly, being perfectly still and quiet. So for you now to be 12, how did that work for you? Because I know you had to have seen the hypocrisy
you see
in
all
some
of
parts.
that, and you grew up with all of the restrictions and all of the what I say we call traditions and stuff like that. Things that the church was built on. Mm-hmm. But gradually, I think the most important thing for me over these years I've learned is that once you have a personal relationship with God, meaning study the word for yourself. Do your own due diligence of making sure that you and the Creator is one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you understand that some of the things that, religion will hold you to, if you understand what
The books that man wrote about religion, the man written books.
Well, man written books, but clearly we can see that, these words are words of wisdom, because even Rasta man I use it, I say. So we have to be very careful it's not just a man, but even so a man will lead. We have so many great leaders. Marcus Garvey, so much man writes speeches, all kind of stuff, and you literally have people who live on these words. Yeah. So I'm just saying, man write the book, but God inspire man, see him when you get man.
That was a good comeback.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
Jai in the building. No, but seriously, I mean, it is hard. It's hard for somebody trying to figure out themselves nowadays. It's hard for people trying to decide, which religious path to take, because there's so many things that taint it. Period. Full stop. And let's call a spade a spade. Yeah. You know what I mean? So to those people,
the truth is layered with a lot of lies.
The truth is layered, and the path, the road is blocked by a lot of nasty people that know how to talk like they're not. We're talking people, pastors, we're talking lawyers, we're talking doctors, we're talking politicians. They look pretty, they talk pretty.
All segments of society.
All right. So to those people who really want to find that spiritual connection and understanding, I don't recommend that they go looking into a particular church or this or that, because you never know what's in there. Yeah. Humans are flawed. What do you suggest?
I always just suggest someone, a personal relationship, your own journey spiritually.
Yeah.
You have to look around you. I was talking to one of my young, generals.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look up to me and stuff like that. And he was having, struggle with the very fact that, school time now, and it's like the whole online experience is like a new thing. And I was telling him, well, this is fairly new to me too, because growing up, I never really understand the fact that, on virtual school, where did that concept come from? You know what I mean? But I say, you have to apply yourself. And same, so if you are searching to connect with the divine nature, you see me, I say, one has to separate them oneself, go up on a fast. You see me, I say, dig down into the word, pray, ask the Lord, show me thy way.
Yeah.
And ultimately the Father will show you. I'm not saying you have to go to church. When I say you have to go,
you could do like me and just go out there in nature with a bag of shrooms and call it a day.
Yeah. You see, so, but one has to, but you can't just do it by your own. So.
No.
Because one need to understand that many have gone before you. You see me, I say, and gather some wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah.
So one has to seek a mentor before you make a mistake. Is it?
Yeah, and always make sure, like, whoever you have with you is somebody that you trust yourself with, and all of that. Because there's a lot of, what do you call them? Wolves in sheep's clothing.
Man, definitely. Man.
Poorly,
no
right?
for them. No for them.
I like you. I like you. What's your social media, Jai?
J-A-I Kingston. Check me out, man. You don't know.
I like saying Jai.
Jai.
J-A-I. Yep. Jai is in the building. Amen. It is all about, just spreading good vibes, good music to you. So we're going to take one more of his songs to the top of the hour. This called...